Good evening and welcome to this live meditation that is part of the global event where 1 million meditators around the world will be joining together to lift the earth into oneness, into peace. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who has chosen to give up the time to join together with this group. More people will be joining us at 7:45. So I would just like now to say a few words about this coronavirus that is pandemic, which is sweeping the planet right now. It is not accidental, the timing of this event, because this portal of 444, which is today, April 4th, 2020, adds up to 444 in numerology. And this is a very powerful activation of the ascension frequencies. And so, because our world has been literally stopped and turned upside down, it has really given us a focus and an opportunity to review our lives. And that is the purpose of the coronavirus. It's not to wipe out the human race. It's not some nasty scheme to enslave us all. This event has been divinely orchestrated by the group consciousness, the soul consciousness of the whole human race. We simply cannot carry on living on the earth in the way that we have been. We are killing our mother, and we need to wake up, remember who we are, and start living from our true divine self. And so this coronavirus is meant to wake us up. It is the great awakener. So many of you probably have been spending time at home, spending time alone, really stopped from carrying on your normal activities. It has given you a time of introspection, a time to go within and to say, what are the most important people, values in my life at this time? What is the most precious thing to me? And it is not your 401k and your retirement plan. It's not your career, your job. It's the people, the animals, and nature, the earth, all around you. So in the years to come, as a human race, we will look back on this event and realize that it was the turning point, that we've come so far down, and this is where we start to come up. So we really needed to use this portal, this 444 portal, to support each one of us to raise our vibration, to step further into the next level of consciousness that is bringing in the new earth and ascension. Now, if it hadn't been for this virus, we would not have had 1 million meditators, and it's probably going to be more like 10 million meditators, because this really is a global event. If it hadn't have been for coronavirus, we would not have been coming together in the way that we are. And these mass events where so many souls, so many light workers, such as yourself, put their energies together. We really can shift the energy on this earth simply through this event. And so I would like to thank all of you who are joining us at this time. We can make a difference, and we are. So this is really important. It's not about seeing how quickly we can get rid of this virus. That's not the point. It's the same as in our own individual lives. Certain events happen to us, and these are all written in the script before we even come into birth. We map out certain key events that are going to be opportunities for us to grow spiritually, to evolve as a soul. So your own soul will keep sending you learning opportunities, especially if you are going on a path that is not leading you to connection and to the expression of your true self and your soul. So if you are lost in the chaos and the artificial way that many of us live, especially in the industrialized worlds, we really do put the focus on amassing great amounts of stuff. And then we've got to have a big house to put the stuff in. We've got to have a better car. We've got to have 3 cars. So all of this is a distraction, because what we are really on this earth for is to find the way home. And home is at the source. Home is in the light, where our soul is always dwelling. Our whole journey in this physical body is simply to find our way home. And so this event, this coronavirus, is a soul choice by all of humanity. We're not victims. It hasn't been created by some artificial intelligence to kill us all. We, as a humanity soul group, all of our consciousness, we all chose this event for a mass soul experience that will lift us all at the same time into a completely different way of living upon this earth. We have lost our connection to the mother. The indigenous peoples of all cultures made their prayers, made their offerings, sang their songs, did their dances to honor the Earth Mother. They made prayers at planting time for the crops to be blessed. Now we think that we can control Mother Nature with our technology, with our giant machines and our pesticides and our herbicides. We are simply creating a legacy that will make this planet uninhabitable for our children, our grandchildren, and their children. And so we do really need to stop now. And when we come together like this, when millions of people from all over the world, every race, every age, every creed or religions, when we come together like this, we really are making the statement, we are one humanity. And this is the purpose of coronavirus. Now, it's very unlikely that many people are going to actually need to have the virus. Compared to the billions of people on this planet, the actual number of deaths or even people who have contracted this virus is minuscule. But what it has done, because of the fear, it has really got the attention of every single person on this planet. So it's giving us the opportunity to create a new world, to look at where our lives are going. What do we spend our time doing? Are we living a quality time? Or are we trying to cram so many things into that time that we lose the joy and the connection? Do we really sit and talk with our children, with our families, with our neighbors? Do we take time to go into nature, to watch the bees as they buzz from flower to flower, to talk to the trees, to say thank you? We have become so accustomed to our elevated standard of living that we've lost track of the value of human interaction. And so today, as we come together to do this global meditation, we are setting the intention to raise this whole earth into oneness, where all living beings, not only humans, but all of the children of the mother, become one family. That the walls come down, which in fact this virus is doing. It's bringing all the walls down. It's affecting the rich, the famous, just as much as the poor and the homeless. There is nobody who is immune to this virus. And this is the purpose, and this is the point, that we must take advantage of this gift. If we do not use this opportunity, then as a human race, as a soul consciousness, we will simply have to invite in another event, which could be way worse than this one. For instance, the Second World War, which took so many lives, was a group soul lesson in the use and misuse of power. So all of the souls who were in that conflict chose to experience the dreadful global violence that took place at this time. So in relative terms, we now have the opportunity to make a giant step at very little cost. And so this is where we need to start from, not the government's doing this to me, or it came from bats. It really doesn't matter whether it came from bats or bananas. The point is that we chose it as a human race because we need it. So let us now then begin to come together and I will guide you in a meditation, which the way that I work is I simply empty myself, become an empty vessel, and then speak. So the meditation comes from the higher realms, the masters, the angels, my higher self. So let us just see if everybody's getting on. I'm still practicing doing these live videos, so bear with me. Thank you very much. So so let us close our eyes now, taking deep, soft breath, breathing in deep peace, breathing out all of the tensions, the worries, the concerns. Whatever it is that is making your mind too busy, just breathe all of that out. Let me invite in now the 4 archangels, the Great White Brotherhood, and all of the ascended masters. And then they will conduct the meditation. So from the north, I call Archangel Michael, Angel of Fire. I call forth the Sword of Truth, protection, and power. From the east, I call Archangel Raphael, Angel of Air. I call the host of healing angels. From the south, I call Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Water. I call forth the golden chalice. From the west, I call Archangel Uriel, Angel of Earth. I call forth the tree of life. At the center, I call the light of the Christ, the Great White Brotherhood, the Ascended Masters, all of the guides, friends, teachers, and helpers who wish to be present. You are welcome. I ask that I may step aside. This journey be conducted from the realms of light, and so it is. We bring to you the greetings of the Great White Brotherhood. We are the Brotherhood and Sisters of Light, which has been guiding this transformation of the earth from the beginning. And we are most delighted to welcome so many of you to join us in this journey, this meditation, which is to bring healing to Mother Earth, and which is to raise the frequency of this planet so that the new earth can be born, so that love, peace, joy, and harmony can be restored to the earth. And this is why each one of you who are the children of the light volunteered to come to this earth, to bring the light, to live the light that you are. You are here in the beginning, in that ancient land of Mu, Lemuria, and at the beginning of Atlantis, when all was harmony, peace, and love. This was before what is known as the fall, when the great separation into duality took place. Now, each one of you has chosen to return at the end, because this truly is the culmination of all of your lifetimes here on the earth plane. This is the time when we all agreed to return, to raise this planet once more into light and into love. And so let us do that right now. So imagine that you are standing in a beautiful meadow and it is nighttime. The sky is filled with millions of stars, and you are gazing up at the beautiful lights in the sky. You are filled with wonder at the beauty of it all. And as you watch the sky, one of those stars appears to be falling. It is dropping down to the very place that you are standing. It is so beautiful, this vast ball of glowing light, leaving behind a trail of starlight. And you are so filled with awe and wonder as this beautiful star lands right in front of you. You can see the colors that are shining from this star, and it is calling you. It is reminding you that this is where you came from. In the beginning, you came to Earth from the stars, and this star has come to take you home. So you step forward and you just step into that star. And you allow yourself to merge with the starlight. Warm, radiant light. You feel as if you have come home, because this star is a vehicle for you to reconnect to the star from which you came to the earth. So now the star is rising very gently, very slowly, just like a bubble lifting up. But you are within the star, and you find yourself floating higher and higher, leaving behind the earth, the physical body with all of its trials and tribulations. You are floating up and up and up, out into the cosmos. You hear the stars singing with their crystalline notes. You look above you, and there is an enormous star that is drawing you in. Could be Venus, Sirius, Arcturus, Andromeda, Pleiades, Lyra. It is the star that you came from. So now your vessel is bringing you into the star and carrying you to the inner chamber, deep in the heart of the star, to a most beautiful chamber which is filled with crystalline starlight, where there are beautiful beings waiting to welcome you home. So you float down to the place where the beings await you. You look down at your body and you notice that you are taking on the form that you wear when you are in your home star. So just feel yourself as this being at home on your star. Look around you at all of these beautiful beings who have come to welcome you home. They come towards you and they simply enfold you in perfect love. And they welcome you. And they love you. So let us now invite these beings to communicate with you. What does your star family, the elders, these wise beings, what message do they have for you at this time? Why have they invited you to return home at this particular time? They are inviting you to walk over to a screen. And when you look into that screen, you can see the earth. Beautiful blue-green planet, the jewel of this universe. And as you look out at the earth, your heart opens. You are so filled with love for her. So let us ask now, let us go back to the time when you first decided to come to the earth in physical form. Why did you choose to volunteer to come to the earth in physical embodiment? As you look down at the earth, you can see the whole timeline. From the first time that you came to the earth to the time that she is in now. So as you look down at the earth in our present time, what is the significance of the event that is happening on the earth right now, this global meditation? What effect is this having on the earth? Let us ask about the coronavirus pandemic specifically. What is the purpose of this event in the plan for the earth? Now, as you watch the earth and you see those who are awakening, who are now shining their light, you can see the areas, the pockets of dense, dark energy, where the old way of living from greed, from the desire to control and manipulate. You can see the dark pockets, but you can also see the light that is emanating from the awakening one. So let us just watch as we move through this coronavirus episode, as we move through this 444 portal. What is the effect of the awakening ones upon the earth? Perhaps you can see what is your part. How are you to assist the process of creating the new earth? So now you move away from the screen. You stand in the middle of this beautiful chamber, and the star beings, your brothers, your sisters, the elders, they come to stand around you because they have invited you here to receive a recalibration and upgrade. Because now that the frequencies of the earth have been lifted, you are now able to walk in your physical body at a much higher frequency, much more in resonance and in harmony with your divine self and with your star essence. So they are raising their hands and they are radiating towards you a very beautiful and powerful beam of light. So you are receiving that beam from each one, and it is being absorbed into your body, into your energy field. So simply receive this recalibration to the next level of consciousness. You may feel the quality of this energy that they are infusing into your energy field. What does that feel like? So now, when you return to the earth, it will be at a different, a higher vibration. Closer to the consciousness that all of the beings from your star function at. So let us just feel that consciousness. How do the beings on your star resonate? What are they sending out? What are their thoughts? What are their emotions? How do they live their life? And as you look down at humanity as the star-born, how do you view the human race? What do you think of them as? So now you are ready to bring the gift that you have received back to the earth. So your brothers and sisters from your star home give you a blessing. They give you a gift to bring back with you. So you receive that gift. Be a jewel, a flower, could be anything at all. And you put that gift into your heart to bring with you. As you prepare to leave your star home, is there a last message from your family here? So now your star vessel, the shooting star that brought you here, is now returning. It is enfolding you and lifting you up. But you know that this is your home, this star, and you can return whenever you choose. So you're floating up and up and up with your star, floating out through the outer levels of the beautiful star that is your home. And you shoot out into the cosmos, and you look out from your shooting star at the beauty. You gaze out in awe and wonder at the beauty of the universe. You can see galaxies. You can see solar systems. You can hear the stars singing. You are dropping down once more towards the earth. And you just pause as you come close to the earth and you look down. And you feel an overwhelming love for this beautiful planet that has invited all of us to come and live upon her body. And your heart is opening. You raise your hands and you shine the light that you have just received from your star home. You shine it down upon the earth. And you can see all of the other stars, all of the people, the beings who are joining in this event tonight. You can see all of them shining their light like a web, like a honeycomb that enfolds the earth. And you can hear a new song is being born upon the earth. It is the song of love. It is a song of joy. It is a song of hope. And above all, it is a song of unity. Because we are not separate here. We are all sailing on the same ship, Mother Earth. So as you look down at all of the beings who have joined together for this special time, you are overwhelmed with a great love, with gratitude. For each and every one who has chosen, who has said, yes, I will play my part to heal the earth, to lift her up into the light. So this night, we are watching the new earth being born. We stand as witness and we reclaim this earth for oneness. We declare and we decree that each and every being that lives upon the Mother, the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the winged ones, the finned ones, the tree people, the plant people, the stone people, that we are one family. And we are reclaiming this earth for love. We see this and we decree this in the name of the One. It is done, it is done, it is done. So feel the brilliant light that you are as the starborn, and feel yourself dropping down now once more as the shooting star, dropping down into your body that is waiting to receive you. All of the starlight, your star essence, the love, the peace, the joy, the compassion. You are infusing into your physical, emotional, and mental body. You can feel the starlight flowing through every cell, through your nervous system, through the brain. And the gift that you brought from the star is now in your heart. So if it is your will, you may offer yourself as the vessel for your own star self to be of service to the ascension, to the divine plan, to the creation of the new earth, which is here, which is now. So feel the consciousness that you brought with you from the stars. Know that you came here with a mission, with a purpose, that your gifts are needed now upon this earth as never before. So do not hold back. Simply ask, how may I serve? And the opportunities will be given to you. There is nothing more important than you raise your frequency, that you become an ambassador of love. Very simple. You just smile and say thank you to everybody, especially at this time. There are so many who are putting themselves at risk to serve others. And so we thank each and every one of you for taking part in this journey this night. We love you. We are with you. We are you. You are the star born. We are the star born. We are one. So now very slowly bring yourself back into the room where you are, to the body that you are in, but bringing with you the peace and the joy, above all, the joy, knowing that you are so much more than this vessel that is walking this earth. You have stars above you. You have beings all around you. And all is well. The plan is perfect. And all is well. So do not allow the fear to bring you down. Just know that it is all part of the great divine plan. There are no mistakes. The events on the earth that are happening right now are the greatest gift that we could have received. So in every situation, just say to yourself, what is the gift? What is this teaching me? How can I learn from this situation? So it is time to fulfill the soul purpose that only you can do. Nobody else can fulfill your part in the divine plan. So some of my other work that I do, I teach classes online for connecting with the ascension process, the higher self, the angels, the ascended masters. And I also do private sessions of hypnotherapy to connect people to their soul purpose, to experience yourself as soul and say, what am I here for? What is my gift? So I am offering a special offer till the end of April for those sessions. They're normally $200. They're 2 hours each. And it's now $150, so a $50 discount. And we do them on Zoom, the same. Well, we're doing it on Facebook, but those we do on Zoom. So thank you all. Bless you all. And I love you. Thank you. Good night.